Long before dogs became our loyal companions, they were wild creatures, roaming the vast landscapes of the earth. The story of dogs begins tens of thousands of years ago, during a time when humans were still hunter-gatherers, and the world was a much harsher place. The ancestors of modern dogs were wolves, specifically a now extinct species of gray wolf. These wolves were highly social animals, living in packs with complex hierarchies and communication systems. They were skilled hunters, relying on their sharp senses, strength, and teamwork to survive. The exact moment when wolves began to transition into dogs is still debated by scientists, but it is believed to have occurred between 20,000 and 40,000 years ago. Some theories suggest that wolves began to approach human campsites, scavenging for food scraps. Over time, the less aggressive wolves that were more tolerant of humans began to thrive in this new niche. The process of domestication was likely gradual. Humans may have started to tolerate these wolves because they provided early warnings of danger or helped with hunting. In return, the wolves received food and shelter. Over generations, these wolves became less fearful of humans and more dependent on them. Natural selection played a role, as the wolves that were more cooperative and less aggressive were more likely to survive and reproduce. Over time, these wolves began to change physically and behaviorally. Their skulls became smaller, their teeth less sharp, and their coats began to vary in color and texture. These changes marked the beginning of the divergence between wolves and the first proto-dogs. As humans transitioned from nomadic lifestyles to settled agricultural communities, dogs became even more integrated into human life. They served as guardians, herders, and hunters. In ancient Egypt, dogs were highly revered and often depicted in art and hieroglyphs. The Egyptians even had a god, Anubis, who had the head of a jackal and was associated with mummification and the afterlife. In ancient Greece and Rome, dogs were valued for their loyalty and utility. They were used in warfare, as messengers, and as companions. The famous philosopher Aristotle wrote about different types of dogs, noting their various roles and characteristics. As human societies grew and diversified, so did the roles of dogs. Different breeds began to emerge, each suited to specific tasks. For example, the Saluki, one of the oldest known breeds, was developed in the Middle East for hunting gazelles. In Europe, large Mastiff-type dogs were bred for guarding and warfare, while smaller terriers were used for hunting rodents. The deliberate breeding of dogs for specific traits began in earnest during the 19th century, particularly in Victorian England. This period saw the rise of dog shows and the establishment of breed standards. Breeds like the Bulldog, Collie, and Dachshund were refined during this time, and many of the breeds we know today were developed. Today, dogs are more than just working animals. They are beloved members of the family. They serve in a variety of roles, from search and rescue to therapy to companionship. The bond between humans and dogs has only grown stronger over the millennia, and dogs have become one of the most diverse species on the planet, with over 340 recognized breeds. Despite their incredible diversity, All dogs share a common ancestry with those ancient wolves who first ventured into human campsites. Their journey from wild predators to loyal companions is a testament to the power of cooperation and mutual benefit. Dogs have not only adapted to our world, they have become an integral part of it, shaping our history and our hearts in ways that no other animal has. Thanks for watching. The Wild Camera Lens.